Well, welcome. It's time for some eSeniors racing once again. We are coming to you from Spa, and it's ACC today. My name is Mike Meleskie. This is my broadcast. It's going to be a replay broadcast of December 1st at Spa, race number 2, season 21 of the Sprint Championships for ACC. We are eSeniors. We are over 50-year-old racers. And remember, sim racing is a sport, so that makes us athletes. I haven't mentioned that in a long time. Also, let me mention our sponsor, ReferTech. Make yourself some money and refer your business, your friend's business, or anyone for some audio and any kind of internet type communication, and you could get yourself a referral bonus. So ReferTech, remember them. All right, so Spa, that is you notice what I have on today? My old Sauber hat, F1 Sauber Patronus hat from many years ago. At somebody gave me that hat from the Montreal Grand Prix. They had some access, and I think it was my daughter-in-law actually, and I had it signed by somebody. Let me look. Oh, no, it's not signed. It's number 11, whoever that was. I got to look that up sometime. Patronus. Canadian flag on the back, since it was Montreal F1. One of these days I'm going to get to the F1 in Montreal. I missed it again this year for it's all sold out. Anyway, many of you know I have a son that lives in Montreal, lived in Montreal for many years. Maybe I'll buy a aftermarket one. That way I won't have to take all the kids. All right, so let's get right to it. Let's first off, let us look at the standings for Sprint. This is a very shortened season to get us through till January. Let me find where the standings are. I had it there. Where the heck did they go? Sprint standings. There we go. There. It's kind of a little bit of a weird graphic there because I knocked out the. Oh, not looking at them yet. Why is that? Oh, I got my face is still there. Hold on. There you go. Weird standing there because I knocked out the did that this morning, so the second race is in there. So we have a new driver or an old new driver. I'm not sure how to pronounce his first name. I'll give it a shot here. Dzintars Rates from Latvia in first place. Last week in first place and second in a Lambo, and that was a BMW for first place. And the Lambo, Stuart Backham, another one of our premier drivers, and third on the list of our premier drivers, Derek Bird. So 1, 2, 3. Who was fourth? Jeremy was fourth last week. There's a little bit of a hint how this race went this week because of the order that people are in. In fifth place last week was Andrew Ambro, and there's the rest of the crowd that you can see. So let me get rid of that off the screen for now and get ready for when I go back to it. And let's get right into the race because I've got a baseball game to play in about an hour. So let's get this going. I promised I'd be better at broadcasting here a little bit closer to the time when I have a chance. I'm a busy guy, but hey, this is fun too. I noticed 58 people watched yesterday's broadcast of a race that's almost 4 or 5 days old. So I see that you guys like these broadcasts. You like them, I'll provide them. So there's our tower. Mr. Rates is in first place. I'm going to not remember his first name for a while yet. Laszlo Nemeth was in second place for quali. Third was Derek Bird. Stuart Packham was fourth. Look at that. So Laszlo, I'm not sure whether we saw Laszlo in the standing there, but nice quali on his part. Oh, I'm not going through. There's Laszlo. I'm not going through the thing. I love his livery. That nice little design on there. It's some sort of flaming ruby red there, isn't it? Derek Bird, there's the livery we love. Derek Bird in third place. Stuart Backham in the Lamborghini. Not too many Lambos around there. Stuart's got it nailed. What is Mr. Goddard's first name. Goddard. Mr. Goddard. Anyway, in the Brute McLaren, there's Terry Throwbridge. Hugo Caballero in 7th. Nice job on his part for the for Spa qualification. Daniel Britos in 8th. And Andrew Ambro in that military-looking colors, I think, for him. That's another BMW. Peter Nielsen from Sweden, I believe, in the 10th position. He's a better driver than that. He has that great qualification there. Paul Sauvage, you don't have your livery, Paul. That's a different car for you, I think. And I did update Awesome yesterday. So if you do have it in Awesome, take another peek to see if that's well done or working, because I didn't get your livery. Michel Benchai in another Ferrari. Brian Banks in the Ferrari. And we got Jeremy up Mr. Benchaya's ass there. That's a funny one. Eric Langlois in 15th. That is me, Mr. Mike Meleskie in 16th. They had no practice, so I'm not going to say that I might have been higher in the qualification if I had a practice, but I didn't get my best time in practice. And Kevin Torrance in the big bad BMW red and blue. All right, let's just get going here because I don't have that much time. Let's get a little better. There we go. We got a helicopter view. Let's get back up here with, let me quickly get to something here so I can remember people's names. Very upset that I forgot Mr. Goddard's first name. Just going to get something back up here with first names. Where are my titles? And sprint standings is what I need. Where are they? There we go. Oh, that's weird. I'll put that up on my screen here so I can remember. Where is Mr. Goddard? Doesn't look like he was in the top 10. Oh, that's going to bug me all day. And Zintars. I'm going to say Zintars rates for, if I can remember that. No Goddard, eh? Okay. Oh, well. Geez, Hugo? Is it Hugo? I'm trying to remember. I'm not going to, I'll just say Mr. Goddard for now. All right, so let's get going here. Nicely lined up, side by side. Spa, one of the most famous tracks in the world. Of course, we all love the Eau Rouge complex. And I know there's a little bit of excitement there today because I was in that race. I provided a small bit of excitement, didn't hurt anybody else. I'll see if I can find that little spot. Start-finish line is not where the start and finish line are at different places at Spa. Let me make sure we got anybody watching. Hi, Mr. Murray. Nice. It's good to see you. I knew you'd be on. You're my most favorite fan. One of these days I'll get you commentating. Okay, we're coming around. See, that's the finish line, and the start line is up ahead. Here it comes, right at that total energy spot. Let's see what happens. Good thing the start-finish line is not over there because you'd get a fast Eau Rouge complex, and that would be a disaster. Looks like rates away okay. So is Laszlo and Bird. Let's just see if everybody gets through here. No pandemoniums today. There we go. Let's just see how everybody's going to stack up. This is a much more important one. This is the first corner at full speed. Looks like we're coming in not too bad. Everybody's well behaved. There's somebody there in the back. Oh, that looks like Langlois is off. He's going to take the back route. Oh, he's doing it nicely. Oh, it's the wall. I was going to say he does it nicely. And, oh, somebody else was off. Hold on. Who was that? Stop. Who is that? Is that Sauvage? That looks like Sauvage. Let me get a different view. Yes, that is Mr. Sauvage. What happened to you? Just back up a bit. Looks like, is that a unforced error or not? Oh, looks like there's some action there. Let me find a different camera angle. That's a little bit. Is there a touch? Nope. There he goes. I think we got the right guy. Oh, there was a touch there with the green car, and Sauvage is out. All right. That's that. Let's just keep going here with the top view for a bit while we get sorted out in terms of where everybody's going to end up. There looks like Nielsen back there is hot on somebody's tail. Sauvage is by himself. Oh, I got a good start. I've got Brian Banks. Oh, looks like Eric went into the pits. He comes back out again because I know he's there. Let's see if we can find anybody close. Looks like Mr. Rates is right out there. Zeke. I already forgot his name. There he goes. Hey, Derek on the chat. And Stuart Beckham's on the chat. Hey, okay, well, you guys keep it going. I may be able to see it once in a while. Everybody's spreading out a little bit. Whoa, there's somebody. Who is that? That is Ben Shia. Went a little bit wide. Let's back up a little bit, see what happened to him. That's coming up through Eau Rouge. Went way wide. That might get him a track cut. Is that Eau Rouge? Yeah, it is. All right. Let us get... Banks and I are having some fun. Let's get on board with me. There we are. Coming through. Ooh, Banks was wide there. Oh, there's somebody off again. Is that... who was that? Who was that? That looked like Caballero. Who's the green car? Who is that green car? Let me back up. Nope, that wasn't him. Let me back up a little bit. Somebody went really wide there. Who was that? Green car. Oh, there it is. It's Ben Chaya. Ooh, again. Oh, they're way too far back. Ben Chaya went in the pits after this. No, what had happened here? Did he get some here? There is the view that we're looking for. Looks like Michel retired after this. Let's just see what happened. He was up there with Mr. Nielsen. Hit the curb. Oh, just lost his backhand. Whoa, and hit the wall pretty hard. Okay, now we know what happened. Let's just see what's going on here. On board with Britos. Britos got a slightly different color this year, Danielle. Nice, nice, nice. Everybody's fairly close together, or not that far apart. Things will start spreading out a little bit more soon. Who are we on board with? We're on board with Mr. Throwbridge. Who's that behind him? That's Hugo. Let's watch Hugo come through here. Full speed. Nicely done. Let's just go by everybody coming out here. That's Andrew Ambro is fairly close to Danielle. There is Brian. He's putting time further up ahead of me. I know there's a significant event that takes place. I got to find who that is eventually. Trying to remember who that was. Oh, I remember who it was. I think it is this guy. Yeah, so we're going to watch him for a while. Stewart is not letting Laszlo get out of the picture, but looks like Mr. Rates is getting way ahead there. 2 seconds already. Derek's hanging in there with Stewart. And somebody help me there. What is Mr. Goddard's first name? Somebody help me on the stream. Looks like Derek has got Stewart's number. Wow, look at that. Let's see if he can do it. Lambo might just take off on the Porsche on the long straight here. Let's see what happens. Looks like he's already got a little bit of a gap opening. That poor old Porsche struggles sometimes on long straights. Maybe Derek can get a little bit of a slipstream. Hi me. Thank you very much, Brian. I had a feeling somebody would know. All right, that is the closest battle right here. Danny Britos. Oh, taking a peek. Took a peek there. Took a peek. Ambrose not far behind. These three guys are very close together. That's a nice BMW color scheme. I kind of like it. Let's just see what happens here. Let's watch these guys go through the most famous corner in motorsports racing at Spa. There we go, coming through there. Who's that? That's really close together. That is Britos, I think. And Britos is going to take a look. Is he going to make it stick? No. Oh, but Caballero goes wide. He goes wide, comes back on track. Ooh, I don't know if he should give that spot back or not. He's going to give it back. Nice job, Mr. Caballero. Hugo did the right thing there, and Britos got ahead of him. Britos should have pace and should be able to take off now on him. Jaime. There you go. I'm watching this three pretty close. Laszlo is now 3 seconds behind Mr. Rates. And this is, whoop, that's not what I wanted to do. Ooh, look at that. Weird. That is how far he's got to look at the number one position. And Derek is trying to get after Stewart. And Brian's giving him a hard time online here, saying he's too slow, too slow. He's not too slow. He's driving a Porsche. Give him a break. Danny Britos looks like he, oh yeah, that guy, they were, that's what we saw in terms of a pass a while ago. There is Jeremy in 10th place. And I'm falling behind Banks over and over, but that's not surprising because Brian is faster than I am, so is Jeremy. But I'm up there in 12th place. I started in 15th or 16th, I think. Not too bad. These five guys are just all together. Whew, nice. Let's just follow this bunch through the long straight. Who's closest? Who's closest? I believe Nielsen is closest. Well, here's a good view of these three. Here we go. Here we go. No lift. Oh, barely a lift. Barely a lift there on Nielsen's part. Who's close? Who's close? Who's close? How's Derek doing on Packham? Oh, Packham almost. Let's back this puppy up a little bit here. This is a little exciting. Looks like he was ahead of him at one point. Let's back this way up. Let's go through the whole thing here with Derek. Nice job somewhere, Derek. He's picking, closing the gap there. Still closing, still closing. Oh, Packham he had a little bit of a disruption there. And look at this. Derek is taking peaks. He's taking peaks. Game audio is a bit low. Okay, I'll turn that up. And here he goes. Give me a chance. He goes around the outside. Now he's got the inside track. He makes it stick. Whoa, not going to make it stick. Nice try, Derek. Oh, he's not giving up yet. Not giving up yet. Did not do a good job driving. And who's that behind them? That's Goddard behind him. He's trying to get it into this game. And not that far behind is Throwbridge. Look at this. But Derek passes them on the outside. Nice racing, you guys. All right, let me turn the sound up a little bit for Brian. Where's my cursor? I don't see any. Oh, there we go. There's no sound at all. You shouldn't be getting any sound. There we go. We get better sound now, I think. Had that off for some reason. You should be getting some sound now. All right, where are we? Well, Derek is in second place now, ahead of all these guys. Is he going to be able to hang on? We'll see. We'll see. These guys are doing a great job too. Very interesting. That's Hugo behind here. Let's watch, get on board with Hugo. That group up ahead is just sting. Look at this. This is top 10 are very close together. There's Jeremy. That's the top 10. They can see. Watch Jeremy. He can see everybody on the straight. See that? Those guys are just getting around the corner. You can see everybody but Mr. Rates. He's way up there. 4-second lead now on Laszlo. And Derek's a bit farther. Oh, Laszlo and they're quite a bit further off. Here we go. Going for the great drive once again. Let's get on board with Nielsen. Let's see what happens here. Oh, man, there goes Britos. Whoa, watch out! Oh, big crash, big crash, big crash. All right, we will take a better look at that. That was Britos, I think, that had that problem. Let's get a better view. He is coming around. Let's get the helicopter view. There we go. And that is a substantial crash. How's the audio now, Brian? I thought I had it even turned off there for a bit. Okay, I'm going to zip through this a little bit faster here. That is Britos. He was the cause of it. He just lost it on the hill. Here we go. Here we go. I've got to watch my clock here to make sure I don't screw up. Oh, see, just lost it there. Bounces off the wall now. He's got no control whatsoever. He hits Nielsen badly. Oh, and then there is more pandemonium. Oh, all over the place. All over the place. Let me look. Let's go back and see what it looked like from Jeremy's point of view. There's Jeremy had a bad time there too. There's Jeremy. There is Jeremy. Oh, he's watching this happen. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Oh, he bounced right in front of him. Boom! He gets hit. Jeremy retires. Let's look at me. I'm coming up behind all this pandemonium saying, oh, I can hear the yellow flags. I see. It's good for me. How about Brian? How did he do? Oh, that's not good. Brian didn't make it through. What happened to him? Here he comes. Brian, the hard luck guy, he never gets through a yellow flag mess like this. Here he comes. He sees this. Now, where do I go? Where do I go? I got nowhere. Almost made it. All right. All right. Well, he does not retire. All right, let's get back to racing here. The guys up front have no clue what's going on behind them. And now Stewart is under pressure from Jaime. Derek is staying out there. This is quite a battle, isn't it? And Trowbridge is right in there with these guys. Woo! Ooh, Jaime had a bit of a wiggle there. Is he gonna make it stick? Let's go, Terry. Now's your chance. Oh, excuse me. And Terry goes wide. That is not gonna work. All right, let's see what else is happening. Now I'm up to 9th place after all that. Jeremy is only a second ahead of me. I think I had a trouble here. Let me remind myself that I did something here. Because I did go through. There's Jeremy limping along. No, that's me going through. I had I had an Eau Rouge problem too, but later on, I guess. Let me see if I can find that on my, no. No worries. I bounced off the wall and I was okay, but looks like Jeremy here. Let's see what Jeremy's steering wheel looks like. Oh yeah, he's fucked. Sorry, not sorry. We are on a channel with children, possibly. So yeah, Jeremy just can't. He's got substantial damage. He can't keep his straight. Look at this. Derek's opening up a lead. Nice job, Derek. Staying ahead of the pack here on the podium so far. Got a long way to go to get to Laszlo and Mr. Rates, however, but this looks like the battle of the day. These four guys for the last podium spot. That's going to keep going. What are we in lap? We are on lap 5 of 14. Now the rest of these guys look like, oh, Brian's, did he just pass Sauvage? I think he did. Let's just see if we can get back. He just passed. Oh, Brian had a problem. What is going on here? Is there another issue? No, that's the same issue. Why have I going back and forth with that same issue? Okay, now we're back. There is Brian on, is that Sauvage up ahead? Oh yeah, Sauvage is in a different car today, that's right. Well, he's very close. That's the only other one that's close. I'm way back there behind. I'm in 8th place now because I think Jeremy retired. Whew, that's a good spot for me, right in the middle of the pack. But I screw up later. Don't worry. Thoroughbridge. Whoa, we just caught it in time. Let's back up here. What is going on? There is Goddard ahead of Thoroughbridge. And he just overcooks it on the exit in that McLaren. That's a weird spot. He's just trying to stay way ahead. And that is a really bad situation because he had a hard time getting back on track after that. Just a little bit too much throttle there. Not enough not enough traction control. Yeah, looks like that's right, Brian. Looks like he might have been on traction control 0. I don't know why I don't, on my replays, I don't get the little HUD for what's going on in the car. I'm not sure why. I wish I could get that. I thought we used to be able to get that in replay mode. There is Brian. He is trying to get in front of Sauvage. Let's look at it from his point of view. These two guys were involved in incidents, so I'm not sure how much damage I have. What I did was right around here, I lost it going out, and I hit the wall right about here, but on the broadside, not, well, hard enough, I guess, and very little damage. It didn't really affect me too much. In fact, apparently I had some suspension and some aero damage, but I didn't see too much of an effect. So I was happy about that after a mistake. Now, who is that up ahead? That is Kevin Torrance. These guys are got pace on Mr. Torrance and I, so they're going to see some passing, I believe, here. To see what Sauvage can do with Kevin, the Kiwi. Again, he's early in the morning. How many cups of coffee has he had? I'm not sure. Let's just watch this little battle. There it goes, Philippe. And he's got it inside. Kevin's not giving him too much, so I think he gave both of those guys a bit of a pass there. Did not want to tangle with them. I think that is the issue. There is Kevin in that nice BMW 4 Series car. Now those guys are going to chase me down. They're 7 seconds back, but they make short work of that. Okay, how are we doing there? Let's just go through everybody. There is Mr. Rates. I will look up his name once again. Just tell me. Zintar Rates from Latvia. And next, Laszlo Nemeth. There is Laszlo in second place, 6 seconds back. Derek Bird is 6 seconds back from him. Wow, these top three are way up there. And Stewart and Derek and Throwbridge are about a second or two apart from each other. So those three guys are still in play if there's some mistakes to be made. And of course on Spa, it's pretty easy to make a mistake. And this looks like Goddard going by Caballero. Is he going to make it stick? Yes, he does. Let's back that one up a little bit, see how that took place and where that took place. Oh, it took place over the hill. Looks like Caballero had a little bit not as good of Eau Rouge complex as Goddard did, and he had pace all the way down the straight, and it was a classic Spa pass when you can get a better exit there. Classic. Nice job. Who else have we got? Banks and Sauvage are after it. Is that Banks ahead of him? Or Sauvage ahead of him? Yes, it is. So Banks is still trying to chase down Philip. And Caballero now is behind Goddard, and the lead is increasing. Let's go back to the front here. Let's start with Stewart, or let's start with Trowbridge. He is 2 seconds back. There is Stewart. There is Stewart. Toggle HUD below replay bar. You know, I did. See, I'm toggling it now and it does not come up. Might be something in my settings. See, when I toggle the HUD, I don't get anything. Wonder if it's. I wonder if I can try this right here. Game control. No, nothing happens there. Okay, I'll investigate that offline at some point. But I did. Nice try giving me help there, Derek. Where are we? Caballero and Goddard there's close together. Goddard is not getting away from Caballero. Caballero had that trouble on the last corner. I'm still in 8th place, folks. That's not bad for the old guy. 69 years old, just so you know. Just turned 69 last week, November 21st. Ryan Banks is still trying to chase down Sauvage. These guys have knocked out a second to get close to me. We are a little bit farther than halfway through the race. And how are we doing? Oh, there is a change here. Looked like a change for a second. What is that? Laszlo and Derek Bird. Derek was in second, wasn't he? No, I don't think so. That tower changed on me. I'm not sure why. Flipped. Wow. Stewart is chasing down Mr. Bird. Are we going to get an interesting... If HUD car is turned off when you're racing, you won't be able to record. Okay. Maybe I might have it turned off because I use ACC drive, so I'll take a look at that when I next time I race. I don't think I have it turned off. Looks like Stewart's chasing down Derek a little bit because Terry has fallen back slightly. Derek has taken a bit of a bite out of Laszlo's lead, though. Laszlo might have had a problem somewhere, but Laszlo can barely see Zintar. Look at that, I remembered his name. I think Zintar. There is Zintar. He's got 7 seconds out there. Derek, oh no, Derek's six. Oh, wait a sec. Who is that ahead of him? That is Mr. Nielsen, I think. Yeah, but that was Laszlo. Nielsen had an issue, I guess. He went into the pits for some reason. Looks like he got something fixed. Well, I wonder if this traffic is going to affect. Probably not. I'm sure Laszlo will let him, or Nielsen will let him by at some point. Let's just stick with these guys for a bit. Thanks for being a little chatty on the chat, guys. It's always more fun for me when I got somebody to talk to. We are getting there. What time is 11 o'clock? We gotta get going here. I gotta get dressed up for my softball game. Doubleheader today against the rival Roadrunners. Doubleheader, and it is a fairly nice day here in Arizona. It will be in the 20s. Getting chilly, however, in the morning here. Sorry to say to some people who are freezing to death somewhere, like Krister in Sweden. If you're on his Facebook page, you know he's gotten a bunch of dumps of snow. He's liking it because he's been from Texas for so long he doesn't remember snow. But it's gonna get old around March there, buddy. Gets old fast. I'll be on my way to the freezing temperatures soon. I'm leaving December 15th to go back to Edmonton for Christmas holidays, see the kids. That'll be a shock to my system for sure. Only other battle here is Brian. He's not making many inroads into Sauvage, but I'm sure Brian has some damage from those accidents he had. Let's just stick with Stuart here and Derek, because I'm sure Derek feels the pressure from Stuart, knows he can't make any mistakes, but we are all so used to Spa. I didn't have much practice on Spa, but got close to my best time, within the second of my best time, so I was fairly happy with that. Let's stick with this little race right now. Maybe do a different view for a bit. Stuart, stop watching YouTube and make my dinner. Hey, this is Daddy on TV, not YouTube. This is big time stuff. Come on now. It's a big race for Stuart. I don't know if you watched the replay, Stuart. I know you're in this battle big time. Nice job. Good view of Eau Rouge. I can't think of the other part of the Rouge corner. There's the Rouge and I'll get it. I wish we could have the corner names on replays. That'd be so nice. I know I have it on some other systems, but not this one. I did notice though when I was practicing watching quali for somebody else, I was in the pits, that ACC Drive works when you're watching another player in spectator mode, which is kind of interesting. Let's see, I could see PSIs, I could see all sorts of things. So that was interesting. Now Sauvage is chasing me down. Let's see how that looks. That is my big badass there in the Ferrari, the familiar 7-Up livery. I haven't changed that livery in a while. Maybe I'll take a look and see if I can find some better liveries. So I decided to hold these guys up a little bit. So my buddy Brian Banks, I'm pulling a Mercedes on these guys. I'm saying I'm going to hold up Sauvage so Brian can catch up for a little bit. Normally I let these guys through, and I will at some point, but I'm going to hold up Sauvage a little bit. Let's see if Brian was able to catch up a little bit. I wasn't doing too bad a pace. I was doing 222s. Ooh, look at that. Philip almost hit my back end there. He's going to back up. No, look at that, Brian. I'm giving you a break here. Now you catch up. There you go. That's a smaller gap. Radion, thank you very much, Derek. Radion. Which one is first? I always forget. Radion first or is Eau Rouge first? Radion. As you guys may know, I'm bilingual, so I can do those rolling R's. Radion. As opposed to Radion, as the American announcers might say. This is probably, I'll just quickly look up at Stuart. No, Stuart. That's a good job by both of them. Back here. Whoa! Philip went a little wide there. No damage done. Forget where I let these. I think I let these guys go by about here. Look at that. Brian's caught right up. Say thank you, Brian. Are you going to make it work later? So, Brian, you don't think that was an intentional pass, do you? Yeah, how close are Mercedes and Red Bull in the Champions or in the Constructors Series? I thought that was all sewn up, so there was speculation that was just a McLaren gift. All right, I think I give up here and let these guys through. Look at that, I was taking fairly good pace. Brian couldn't catch up to two of us up ahead, so my pace wasn't so bad, but I think Brian has some... this is where I let it happen, I think. Yeah, right here. Yep, there we go. Nicely done, Mr. Meleskie. And you didn't lose too much time because that's a slow part of the track. Now let's watch these guys go. So we got two battles going on. We've got Stuart Packham on Mr. Bird. Mr. Bird is a little hobbled by that Porsche a little bit. And we've got Banks. Oh, Banks had a problem. Mr. Banks, what happened here? You were close. Let's see what happened. I go back 10 seconds. That's the last time I got to go back. I got to get on my softball gear very soon. We've got 3 laps to go. No, just a little bit. Sauvage, I guess, had better pace than Brian because he is pulling away from the bank man. So this is our battle of the day. Wow. Stuart's caught right up now. Let's just quickly show everybody again. There is Mr. Rate. He is coming up and lapping someone. Oh wait, sorry, this is Rate right here. I'm gonna get a good view, better view. There is a little better view of him coming around. Laszlo in second place. There he is, Laszlo, lifting. There, excuse me, sorry about that. Derek Bird and Stuart Packham coming up the hill. Terry Throwbridge is next on the tower. There he is, zooming by us. Jaime Goddard, where are you? Here he comes in the big bad brute. Hugo Caballero in 7th. Paul Sauvage in 8th. Brian Banks and Paul have scrapes all over their car, need a new paint job for next week. There I am in the big bad Mustang. All I need is a wash. That looks like tar and dirt, rubber from the track. There is Kevin Torrance. He looks as clean as a whistle. He's been going through the grass, I guess. There is Eric Langlois. He had so many problems. He's just hanging in there for the points. And Mr. Nielsen, same story there. So Stuart is second back. Let's go to driver view. 33 points ahead of Red Bull. Ooh, could have been 35. I don't know. It looked pretty fishy. I didn't actually see, I didn't replay it, so I didn't see if he went wide on purpose or wide by mistake. Did it look? Yeah, you're right, Brian. Not a Mustang to be seen. That's interesting in the sprint side. All right, well, Stuart just can't get much of a bite into Derek's lead here. That's interesting. How is Brian Banks doing? Same thing on Brian Banks' part. My main competition here is Kevin Torrance, and I had him today on Spa. Look at that 16-second gap, including a mistake that I made. So I guess, Kevin, this is not your favorite track. That's the battle for mid-pack, but tail end of the mid-pack. There is Stuart. Let's see how he does in Eau Rouge and Radion. I had my guess. I'm thinking Eau Rouge is first and then the Radion is second. The Radion meaning radius. This is the bigger curve. That's Radion there. Look at that. Stuart just can't get. That was a great job on Derek's part getting through there. Yes, sir. These guys are doing a great job of taming the Spa. There is. Oh, Brian, there must have been a mistake on Sauvage's part. Because Brian's right up there making a race of it. We only got a couple of laps to go. One lap to go. One lap. Last lap, I think, here. Last lap. Where is Zintar? He's quite far down. I don't know if he's going to have another lap or not, or if this is last lap from his part. Let's just keep going here. Looks like Banks falling a little bit further behind. How does he do through the hill? Taking it tentatively. Oh, made a big cut there. Trying to catch up through that cut. And if he doesn't have any track cuts, he's going to use it. He's gaining a little bit, it seems. Let's see how that works. I think he's closer than Stuart is to Derek right now. So, yes, he's catching up. He catches up on that braking zone. Stuart is there. There's Brian. This may be the last lap, last corners for these guys. And you know what happens when you're ahead? You try to take it a little safe. That can kill you. That can bite you in the butt. Yeah, Derek, it was a great battle. I'm sure you felt him breathing down your neck the whole race. You know you can't make a mistake. Here we go. There is Brian. Savage goes a little wide. How is Stewart doing? Whoa, very close. Is this the checkered flag? Nope, one more lap. No, I don't think so. Is it? Oh, you know what happens? This is one more lap, but I may not catch the end of the race in the replay. That's unfortunate. Now, my story is, since I didn't get much practice in, I ran out of fuel. So I think both myself and Kevin, because Kevin passes me after I slowed down, I started lifting and coasting, and even that wasn't enough. So what we both did, I have a feeling Kevin had the same problem. We stopped short of the finish line and waited until everybody was, the leader was by, and then went by the finish line to make it not a DNF. That was pretty funny. Worked. I stayed in 10th place, I believe, because Kevin was behind me doing the same thing. All right, Derek. Brian, where is Zintar? He is coming around the 2/3 of the track to go. So 11-second lead for Zintar Rates from Latvia. In second place from the Netherlands, Mr. Laszlo Nemeth. And if everything hangs in there, Mr. Derek Bird, good job, 3rd place. When that big bad Porsche looks as clean as a whistle, Stewart is chasing him down but may not make it. Terry Throwbridge in 4th, Hugo Caballero in 6th. Jaime is in 7th. He is finished already. Am I finished? I'm slowing down now. We're not gonna watch that. We're gonna watch the races here. There's Brian Banks is done, I guess. Let's watch Stewart finish off the race here. See how close he gets. Oh, he tried really hard to get some speed through there. Now he did a cut. That is definitely a track cut on that corner, but he's got some in the bank. And the last high-speed corner for both of them. Look at that. Derek doesn't even have to hug the curb there. He can. There's Kevin Torrance and I limping over the finish line because we got no fuel. I was down to like 0.5 liters. Hope we don't get into trouble here. I was worried about I'd get these guys into trouble. There is the checkered flag. And we just got it in time. There we go. That is the race. Thank you very much on the guys for on the chat for watching. And let me get over to my beautiful face once again. There I am. Thanks for watching. And we'll be back on track on Monday for the sprint again, or on Saturday for the long race. And LMU is in that mix. So next week is Barcelona. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. And we will see you next week. My name is Mike Meleskie. This is eSeniors ACC Racing.